Hey friends, it's Wednesday, and today on the Wellness with Whitney Hill channel, we're going to do a workout Wednesday using our slam ball. So, if you have one of these heavier medicine balls that they go up to, I think, even 40 pounds, this one's 20 pounds, but you can find these at Academy even. That's actually where I got mine, was Academy, and it was a pretty fair price. So if you happen to have just the one item at home, or if you go to Academy and want to pick out one functional item you can use, you can grab yourself a slam ball and then watch this video and get a good workout in. Today, I'm going to have y'all do a 14-minute workout. I'm going to take off these glasses so I don't have any accidents. For a 14-minute AMRAP. What that means is you're going to do as many rounds as possible in the 14 minutes of this workout. It's just 3 movements. You'll do 7 repetitions of a Slamball Slam, 14 repetitions of a Slamball Thruster, and then 21 Slamball Twist in that Russian twist motion. So to start, let's talk about that Slamball Slam. So when you first get a slam ball, of course, you get it, and the first standard movement is a slam. So I wanted to talk about that real quick. It's going to be our first movement, and you're going to be doing 7 of them every round. For a slam, you're going to start by cleaning this to your chest. Each time you will dip, drive overhead, and from here, you're going to literally just think about slamming that ball to the ground. So I like to stand just about a little bit outside of my hips. That way when I slam the ball, I'm going to think about dropping my body at the same time, kind of into the bottom of my squat. So I'll show you what that looks like really quickly. My hands are over my head, and I'm going to actively slam that ball down. As I slam down with the ball, you'll notice that my body is going to follow the ball as I slam. I'm going to try to keep that nice straight line between my spine that we always talk about, the nice midline right here, so everything's nice and straight as best that I can keep it. I know some of us have spine issues, like myself, with some arches and curves in places that are frustrating, but we work on fitness like this to fix it. But slam balls like this are really good for working that core. So I love doing these. Like I said, when I land in the bottom, I think about dropping my butt. That way, I'm kind of activating those hamstrings and glutes. And then, if you can get really good at it, what I like to do is you can kind of catch yourself on the little rebound and get that ball continually moving when you catch it on that little bit of a rebound. So make sure you're not just kind of dropping it and leaving your hips up. That puts a lot of pressure on your low back, and we don't want that. So we want to think about dropping the butt, keeping the chest up, keeping the knees out, kind of like we're dropping into the bottom of a squat each time. So let me show you that one more time. I'll deadlift it, clean it, press it overhead. Squat into the squat. Squat into the squat. Overhead, slam it down, dropping my body at the same time, squeezing my butt to come up. So to pick the ball up to start, I guess I could have explained that better in the first part, but I'm just deadlifting the ball by squeezing my glutes, keeping my shoulders down and back, cleaning it to my chest, and then dipping and driving overhead before I slam it down each time. Okay. Pardon me. Your second movement is going to be a Slamball Thruster. So you can do this movement with a kettlebell, dumbbells, barbell, a rock, whatever. Any type of weight. All that's going to mean is that we're holding this slam ball in that front rack position. And for a thruster, that's going to mean standing in our standard squat position, making sure all 4 corners of our feet are on the ground, corkscrewing the feet into the ground. Again, knees out, hips back, chest up. And what you're going to do is squat down into the bottom of your squat, and then really think about pushing that ground away, squeezing the butt, and exploding to the top of where you went for that slam. So all the way to top extension. Use that momentum to come down, boom, press back up, keeping your chest nice and tall, using your back, shoulder blades down, back and together, so that your chest doesn't round and you don't fall forward. You want to think about nice and active in that the upper back area. Keeping the hips back, chest up, knees out. Bottom of the squat, push that ground away. Squeeze your butt really hard on the way up. Gives you momentum to come up into that thruster. So you would do 14 thrusters each round, and then for a Russian twist, you'll be down on the ground. You want to think about getting your hind end nice and planted. You're going to be balancing on just your high knee. So I want you to keep those shoulders down and back still. Keep the feet or the heels off the ground each time, and really focus on squeezing your lower abdominals so that we get a really, really, really good core workout while we do this. This is going to kind of be, pardon me. This is going to be your moment to catch your breath a little bit during this whole 14-minute workout. So try not to slow down. Try to keep that steady pace of whatever pace you start with, try to continually keep that pace the whole time. So try not to start pushing yourself too crazy fast in the beginning to where you're barely moving towards the end. Try to keep a nice steady pace and use this moment of the Russian twist to keep your breathing a little more controlled. So from here, shoulders are down and back, balancing on my booty, heels are up. I'm just going to pass the ball side to side. Right plus left equals 1. So that's right, left, 1, 2, 3. Really quickly, I'm going to go through the entire workout and I'll show you what one full round is going to look like with all of the movements really quickly. So you would have 7 repetitions of a slam, 14 repetitions of your thruster, and then 21 repetitions of your twist. I'm going to do 4 reps of everything just so you get a nice visual of them all. And then that's it. Tell me how much you're liking these workouts. Tell me if there's anything you want to see differently. And I thank you always, like always, for subscribing to my channel. And I appreciate y'all always supporting me and keeping up with me. So, real quick, starting with 7 slams. I'm going to do 4 of everything for the demonstration. Slam, overhead, dropping down into the bottom of my squat. 1 more for good measure. And then you'll clean it to your chest. You'll do 7 thrusters. 2, 3, 4. From here, Russian twist. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, guys. I'm gonna tap the screen, let it zoom in. Whoa! That should be fun. Tap the screen and let it zoom in. There's the workout right over there, guys. Thank you again for hanging out with me and watching. I so appreciate all of you hanging out with me all the time, putting up with my awkward videos, and doing these workouts with me. Again, it's every Wednesday. We do Workout Wednesday with Coach Whitney Hill. Whew. I am out of breath today, guys. Okay. If you want to check out my Instagrams anytime, that's where you can keep up with me and my Actively Wild lifestyle at Coach Whitney Hill or at actively.wild. Those are my 2 Instagram pages that I keep up with all the time. I have my blog that you can check on, and I have a couple different new blog posts. I'll be posting one later this week. It'll be just the second one, so that's not too crazy just yet. And then there's quite a few workout videos below, guys. So I appreciate you so much for hanging out and working out with me. Comment below, let me know what you want to see next. Let me know if you want to see any more Slamball workouts. But I love you so much. God bless. And remember, real quick before you leave, my verse of the day for you was, be anxious for nothing. Philippians 4:6. So open your Bible, open your YouVersion Bible app, read up on that a little bit. But I love you so much. I hope you like this workout, and I hope that it gets you breathing harder in that 14 minutes than I am now. Love you guys. Mwah.